Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're at. Yes, I'm for real, and I am what I am. Here I am in my favorite spot. You can see the tree. Well, it's behind me, but you can see it on the glass. That's that evergreen that I like to sit here and drink coffee and watch grow. They tell me it's over 100 years old, but anyway, I'm here today to, I was thinking about making decisions. We all have that little desire, that little dream inside of us that we're afraid to tell people, but I'm going to tell you a decision I made and how it came about it. But well, first of all, you can see I'm wearing my colors, San Francisco Giants. Okay, to make a decision, we all have that little dream inside. We're afraid to tell people, but I'm going to give you 7 decisions to make. We'll give you one today. All right, I'm going to tell you why I made a decision. Years ago, I worked, this is 1969, I worked for a big company. I started working there, and they would give me the worst jobs possible. And all I would do is, excuse me here, it's a little windy here today. But anyway, they'd give me the worst jobs, and I would finish them. I'd go up to the foreman and say, what's next? They could not keep me busy. So they'd give me another job, and I go and I say, what's next? Within a year, I was foreman to 11 guys. I was under my supervisor. This man he knew a lot. He was smart. He knew a lot of things, but he wouldn't teach anyone. He taught me everything just because he knew I was a hard worker, okay? Because I was a hard worker. Within a year, like I said, I was a foreman for 11 guys. And by the end of the year, the owner of the company came to me and says, Frank, I want you to move into this house. He had a house right there on the property, a big house, beautiful house, yard. He said, I want you to move in. When anyone asks you it, just tell them you're paying rent. Okay, I didn't pay rent. I didn't pay gas, which is propane. I didn't pay electricity. I just walked across the fence to the job. Well, anyway, one day, the reason I'm telling this story so you know how hard it is sometimes to make a decision. One day, he comes to me and says, Frank, there's a load of rice, set of doubles out there. They didn't bring in. Can you go get it? I said, certainly. I got in a truck, go over there, hooked up to the trailer, brought them into the yard. The next week, the next paycheck, my check was $362 more. I go in and say, Ted, which is the bookkeeper, my check is too much money. He said, no, the old man said to give you that. $362. Wow, that's almost more I made a week. No, but anyway, he would pay me good. He was giving me a house, and that year, at the end of the year, for bonus, he gave everybody a bonus. He gave me a bonus, and he just said, well, don't tell anybody what your bonus is. So here's 69. So guess what my bonus was? It's in 1969. He's giving me a house, giving me rent-free, gas, electricity. Any little extra thing I do, he pays me good. I'm foreman. Things were good. I was making good money. I mean, it was easy, right? I had a new Buick Wildcat, He gave me a bonus in 1969. Guess what it is? Don't forget, this is 1969 when people were paying, $1.25 for gas, or even less. I think 85 cents for a gallon of gas. He gave me a bonus. See if you can figure what it was. But anyway, I made a decision because in my heart, I knew I needed something. I had a dream of something else. One day we're sitting there eating lunch. We ate lunch together every day. There was 11 hours. I didn't go home and eat lunch. I stuck around with the guys and ate my lunch. Well, maybe it was because my wife was working as school secretary. I don't know. Anyway. Listen, I sat there and I was hearing these guys saying I could have, I should have. These guys have been there 11, 20, 30, 35 years working there. And they would say, well, I could have done that. Years ago I had a chance to do this. I should have done it. I could have. So I'm sitting there listening. I hear this every day, one or the other guy. They come up with something they could have done. So I'm sitting there and I'm thinking to myself, I'm saying, I get in the conversation, I say, I could have done that and I should have done. And I thought to myself, I'm going to be here 20, 30 years from now saying the same thing. I went home, I made a decision to go on my own. Here, I told the boss, I said, look, I'm going to quit. I'm going to leave, He's giving me a house, pays me good. I get a real high, I almost told you how much, a real high, a real good bonus. So that, he says, I knew we couldn't keep you. You work too hard. You have a desire to do more. And he thanked me for all the help. So anyway, I quit. I made a decision. And that's what you need to do. Make a decision to stay where you're at or do something better. So I'm going to give you 7 decisions we have to make in life. Okay, the first decision is the buck stops here, okay? From this moment forward, I accept responsibility for everything in my life. Everything in my life. I understand that the beginning of wisdom is to accept the responsibility of my problems, which means I do not blame anyone for my circumstances because I am the creator of those problems. I accept totally responsibility. I free myself to move forward into a bigger and brighter future of my own choosing. Now there it is, of my own choosing. I look forward. I do not let the past control my destiny. Don't let the past control your destiny. I am totally responsible for my success. You are totally responsible for your success. My thoughts are constructive, never destructive. I control my thoughts. The buck ends here. If you hang around people that they're negative, that's exactly what you're going to be. And you have that little desire inside of you to do something. And that's why I told you that little story. I quit. They gave me $12,460. $12,460 as a bonus that year. That's a lot of money. That's when Chevrolets were selling for $1,300, $1,500. I bought a $5,000 Mercedes. That might not have been a good deal, but I loved it. It was a good car. Anyway, I quit, moved into a two-bedroom apartment. I rented a little shop with a dirt floor. And I started my welding business. I had my welder in my truck. I went out knocking on doors. That was the best decision I ever made because I would have still been sitting there going, I could have, I should have, all my life. Now, those are the decisions you have to make. Are you going to go through your life saying, I could have, I should have? That desire in your heart, the little dream you don't tell anyone. You don't tell anyone because they'll cut you down, especially the family. See, that's why I sit here and I watch that evergreen there behind me grow. Because when I watch it grow, I say, that tree has been growing for years. He's just growing. And that's what you will do. You get your little dream and you go and you will grow. Join us here in Empower Network. We'll hold you by the hand. We'll lead you to blogging, no matter what business you do. I mean, any business that you're doing, Excuse me. This will help you. Because it'll help you blog. And when you blog with Empower Network, since they're so high with Google, you will come up with your business. You'll be up there high. We'll take you by the hand, and you'll be joining us, and we're here to help. This is the first of the 7 desires I'm going to give you today. The next one comes next. But you will be joining University of Internet Science with Michelangelo. He's got all these programs he gives you. If you don't have any money, that's all right. He's got programs that will help you. Okay, that's enough. Join for $25. Get your dream. We'll help you with your dream. Join for $25. God bless. This is enough. I've gone too long. one more time. And the next one will give the second desire. And I've been through, so I know what I'm talking about. God bless. Join for $25. Can't go wrong. We're going to help you. Have a great day.